Hey guys, Noel and Santino here, and it's Saturday morning, and we thought it would be fun to do a video game review for the video game section of the YouTube channel. What's Santino looking at over here? Well, as we know, we recently purchased the Amdek Color 1 computer monitor for the Apple II, which has amazing composite video quality. And what's this over my shoulder right here? That, my friends, is the Famicom Classic Mini, which normally you would connect through an HDMI cable. However, we bought a component to HDMI converter cable so we can actually play modern consoles on the Amdek Color 1. Super cool. I'm a big fan of Guy Gillionaire's channel, and he and his buddy Soft Otaku actually reviewed a monitor for the Famicom Classic Mini. But this one is going to be a actual monitor from 1983, whereas the one that they reviewed was a kind of a modern tablet throwback. So let's actually do a little bit of a game review here, and we'll actually review Super Mario USA, which has a Mario 2 poster hanging prominently over our Amdek Color 1 monitor. It's fantastic. So without further ado, let's actually get down to playing some Super Mario USA, or as it was known in the US, Super Mario Brothers 2, and we're going to be playing this on the one and only Famicom Classic Mini. All right, buddy, you ready to play? Yeah, all right. Let's set our camera up. All righty, now, we'll position this like so, and we see our River City Ransom buddies right here, and we'll undock our controller, and we'll hit start. And we'll see Mario USA's right here. And we're about 37 minutes into this game. Now, I am more of a Sonic player, so I've actually not beaten Mario USA, also known as Mario Brothers 2. But I am having a lot of fun playing this. Now, if you don't know, and I'm sure if you're watching this video that you do know, Super Mario USA was actually started as a video game made for a Japanese festival that was produced by Fuji TV, and our buddy is adjusting the contrast here. Notice the fine contrast quality on here. That's too dark, buddy. Okay. Let's actually put it right about here, okay? So there we have it. Careful, little man. Let's pause this for a second. Hey, little buddy, your curls are magnificent and beautiful, but we don't want to be too much in the way of Mario USA here. Now, anyway, whoa, I'm gonna hit B here to get down. Ah, run, Mario, run. Now, Fuji TV, which is my favorite Japanese channel, actually produced this Japanese festival. And, buddy, no. Okay. And, the video game that was made for it was made by Shigeru Miyamoto for the Famicom. It was called Doki Doki Panic, and as we all know, Shigeru Miyamoto, he made, Super Mario Brothers. So, when Super Mario was tested, Super Mario Brothers 2 for the Famicom Disk System was tested in the United States by video game testers. They thought the game did not have enough visual flair. Don't touch the knob, little man. And they thought it was too hard. So they replaced that game with Doki Doki Panic, the game made for the Fuji TV Festival. And we see that in this game, rather than just Mario and Luigi, because this is based on Doki Doki Panic, we have 4 characters instead of 2. So we have Mario, Luigi, Toad, and Peach, and they each have their own specific skills. You want to play that, Toad? We'll play it after this one, okay? Let's see how Mario plays right here. And unlike other Mario games, rather than just jumping on bad guys and getting felled by one hit, we have hit points in the upper left-hand corner. And rather than jumping on bad guys, you basically pick them up and throw them. And in doing so, you will knock out other bad guys and pick up these little radishes and other little plants and find all kinds of fun things. Lots of fun, cool stuff. So, if you watched the Super Mario Brothers Super Show, as you all should, Santino and I love that show. We like Super Mario Super Show, right, buddy? Yeah. You'll notice a lot of the music and characters in Super Mario USA were used in the Super Mario Brothers Super Show. because Super Mario Brothers 2, which is Super Mario Brothers USA, was wildly popular in the United States. In fact, I used to go to Ames, a department store, and they actually had a arcade machine. That's terrible. And that literally you just pumped quarters in, and you could play games like Super Mario Brothers 2 and Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. Now, I think Super Mario Brothers 2 has the best graphics out of really, I think, any 2D Mario game. And the Famicom, you're gonna get a haircut? Not today, buddy. Although you do have magnificent, beautiful hair. You don't need to cut it right now. You got nice shaped heads though that run in the family, right? Daddy's bald. Daddy's grandpa was bald. All have magnificent heads without hair. But buddy, your hair is the best hair ever. Anyway, where were we? Yes. This game really maximizes the Famicom's ability to do a lot with 2D sprites. So it's, I think, a bit more graphically impressive than games like Super Mario Brothers 2 on the Famicom Disk System, and Super Mario Brothers 3 even. So, there we have it. The other thing about this game is it's got a bit more range than other Mario games in terms of things you can do and explore, at least in the 2D Mario games. So you'll find that there's all kinds of like little doorways you can go into, and you can find these little doors into shadow worlds here, and going in there you can get things like extra lives that replenish your life meter here. So lots of fun, interesting stuff you can do. Now, unlike other Mario games, King Koopa is not the boss here. We have a Toad King, and I remember I had a calendar back when I was in kindergarten, and that calendar had Mario dreaming on the back of it, and he was dreaming of the 4 playable characters, him, Luigi, Toad, and Princess Peach. Or she was known back in the day, Princess Toadstool. Hey, buddy, how's it going? Yeah. So we're going to climb up here. Boop. So we can either do one of two things. We can either get this ladybug here and throw her off. We'll climb up here. We're going to fight this Birdo. Yeah? Buddy, you want to come in here and see Mario? Now, if you watch Super Mario Brothers Super Show, the first episode, Toad was kidnapped by a Birdo, which is what we're fighting right here. Now, the Birdos are pretty androgynous, but the one in Super Mario Brothers Super Show was definitely a girl, because she thought that Toad was her lost baby, and hilarity ensued. Now, we're going to have to jump on this Birdo's eggs, and after hitting her 3 times, we get this. And we now are free to go into our next level. And we play these slot machines and can get extra lives or fail to do so. Lots of fun stuff here. So let's actually play as Luigi here for this next level. And we'll see that we can do a monster jump that can be a bit misleading, though. This is my problem with Luigi, is that you get tempted to do too much with his jump. Mario's a much more balanced character, but the other characters have little extra things that you can do, and once you learn how to play as them, the game is quite fun. So this is another way that Mario USA has some range that other Marios don't have, in addition to being a little bit more visually impressive. And rather than going down warp pipes, in this level you can go down these little snake charming, no! I love Luigi, but I don't like him in this game. Let's actually check out some other characters here, and then we'll wrap up this review. We'll actually play as Princess Peach for a second here. Now, I relate as a Sonic the Hedgehog player more to Knuckles the Echidna, because she's got a nice glide across the screen that's due to her princess dress, as opposed to knuckle gloves. And check this out. Oop, oop. Hit up to go in and out of these doors, and see, we can kind of hover in the air a bit as we chuck these radishes at these villainous monsters here. I highly recommend checking out some YouTube history videos on Super Mario USA and the festival that it was based on. Guy Jillionaire, who I like quite a bit, has a good video on Doki Doki Panic's Fuji TV Festival. Ooh, do you have a flower, buddy? Is it a chocolate flower? Cool. For Valentine's Day. Now, the nice thing about her jump, though, is it's a little bit more measured than Luigi's, so it's a little more easy to control, but it doesn't quite have the range of Luigi's. Lots of fun things that you can do in this game, like throw bombs and turtle shells. Sorry, I'm trying to simultaneously babysit and do a game review at the same time. Although, is it really babysitting when it's your baby? We are going to New Jerusalem, we are going to Jerusalem, do-do-do-do-do-do-do. This is apparently from Jesus Christ Superstar. Ah, man! And now she's going to see Jesus because she just lost. Okay, let's actually be Toad right here. And here we go. This will be the last person we play as here. Toad, I think his jump is... I don't know if he's a little faster or if his jump is a little higher than Mario's. But he's a good character to play as, but he's not as unique as Luigi or Peach in terms of his moves. But lots of fun detail. Toad was incidentally hilarious in the Super Mario Brothers Super Show. Like, Birdo's got him in the air. Help! Help! Yeah, he was just like this wisecracking, I don't know, guy from the city, basically. No, I don't know. Not so. Mario was definitely from Brooklyn. Hey, what? This Shy Guy got my extra life there. That's lame. Let's throw this bird wearing a plague mask off this waterfall here. Touchdown. Tie game. Score. Vikings score. Go Vikings. Get these cherries here. Now, as you go through the game, you'll fight different bosses, and they're all very fun to fight. I'm saying this as someone who hasn't beaten the game. So the bosses I went through and fought, like Birdo and Mauser and other colored Birdos, are all... I mean, there's strategy to fighting all of them. Timing, jumping on what they throw, throwing things at them. Lots of depth and fun, and bright, beautiful, full 2D sprites. Come on, there you go. And the other thing, when you're through in this kind of shadow realm there, the radishes will be coins that you can use. Don't eat that flower, buddy. We'll pause this right here. Sorry, I just didn't want him to eat a foil flower here. So, but I think we've got a pretty good feel for how Toad plays here. Buddy, you want to wrap this video up? Think we did a good job? And I will say this, when you play the Famicom Classic Mini on the Amdek Color 1, you will have the preserved 4:3 aspect ratio as if it shows up on a 16:9 TV. Which, it is what it is. I mean, you're not going to get the full screen, but it doesn't really, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. It doesn't really bother me. The picture is incredibly vivid and crisp, though. One funny thing, though, is on a modern HD TV, Daddy, eat. You're eating that flower. So yummy. You know, the retro filter really stands out, but on a TV like this, it barely shows up. Just like, oh, the picture's slightly blurrier, so. Alright, so let's see if we can beat Birdo with Toad here, and then we'll wrap up this review. Yeah. Yeah. We got her. We did it, buddy. One more time. Wah, wah. Wah, wah. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so there we have it. Hopefully you've enjoyed this review here. Wah, wah. Wah, wah. So there we have it. That is Super Mario Brothers USA. Wah, 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 wah. On the Famicom Classic Mini, played on the Amdek Color 1. Wah, 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 wah. So I highly recommend this game. And I highly recommend the Amdek Color 1. Wah, wah. And until next time, I'm Noel, this is Santino, and we'll see you all later. Bye-bye.